here, and today is April Fool's Day. So I decided to go James is here mode by doing a video about all the goofs in the stories of Sodor. I'm going to be going in chronological order from the first episode to the last. Okay, so the first episode of the stories of Sodor ever has like 4 goofs. 3 of them are goofs that I bet you've never noticed before, and the first one is pretty obvious. Okay, so something that Victor would do in this first season is repeat clips over and over and over again. As you can see in this clip, the crane is in one position and then teleports back to where it was before. I think a better solution to making a clip longer would simply be to slow down the footage. The next goof appears when Thomas and Percy first meet. This one is very hard to find, and if you didn't spot it, then that's okay, because it's not very easy to notice. It's most noticeable if you slow down the clip. Let's do that. There, did you catch it? Let's play that again. As you can see, Thomas and Percy are in one position and then teleport to get closer. Most likely because a short part of that little scene was cut. In the shot before Colleen bumps into Percy, you can see Diesel's buffer on the bottom left corner of the screen, even though Diesel had stopped. Also, in one clip, you can see Colleen rolling towards Percy, and he's pretty far away from him. And then in the next clip, she teleports so that she could bump into Percy. Okay, so something else that Victor would often do in the first season, I don't think he does that now, but something he did was that he put a character's face over the character's face that he actually had in that clip in editing. Most likely because he put the wrong expression. Sometimes it's not too noticeable like here, but in legality, you get this, which just looks bad. Something similar to this also happens during the scene where Thomas meets Colin and Diesel, which also looks pretty bad. Oh, and speaking of earlier when I mentioned clips being repeated over and over and over again, as you can see in this clip, Thomas is entering the station. Then in the next clip, he teleports to get farther away from the station. It's really annoying. And again, another clip of a face being put on another character's face. I mean, sometimes it's not too noticeable, but here it simply looks whack. At one point in the episode, Mr. Zorro says that Arthur has been dead for 20 years, when his death occurred in 1923, and the story Ghost takes place in 1937, so it's actually been 15 years. In the scene where we first see the German spies for the first time, Victor pronounces Jacob in German as simply Jacob, when in German it's meant to be pronounced Jakob. In the stories of Sodor, the Furness Railway opened in 1844 and ended in 1907, when in real life it was actually opened in 1846 and didn't end until it was merged with the LMS when Parliament passed the Railways Act. When Gordon says,
"Cracking performance as always, Diesel,"
Diesel is shown to be next to Percy, when in the previous scene, he derailed the gun. In Edward's Nightmare, you can see some vans that say Deutsche Bahn AG. However, the company wasn't founded until 1994, and the nightmare must have taken place during the 1940s. Peter's war crimes took place on May 8, 1945. However, the fight between Russia and Berlin took place between 23rd of April 1945 to May 2nd, 1945. In one of the shots where Rheneas is being chased by Bob 2.0, as I like to call him, you can clearly see the fact that he has derailed and is coming off the track. Like, how does this happen?